What's up, everybody? Welcome back to One More Guitar. Thanks for checking out the video. I got kind of a cool story for you today. If you saw the video I made about the Blues Museum in Tunica, Mississippi, I played some vintage gear at the beginning of that video that my buddy let me borrow. And I promised I'd make another video talking about that gear, so this is that video. And what we have is a 1963 Harmony Rocket and a 1964 Fender Champ that was a transition model. And I'll let him tell you all about that. But right after I shot that video, I got him over here to tell the story of how he got this gear at a ridiculously cheap price. So let's check this out.
About that old fella, you know, they come in where I work, right? And he was like a little old guy, kind of handicapped, and he came in there, and he said, you know, anybody want to buy a guitar and amp? And I was like, I might want to buy a guitar and amp. Right. So he said, well, I got a guitar and amp for sale, $400. He said, $300 for a guitar, $100 for an amp. And I was like, all right. He's like, I'm bringing it up here, I'm gonna let you play it, you take it home, see if you like it. And if you like it, you give me $400 and I'll take it back. I said, all right. So he came up there and I went and got this out of his trunk. I helped him carry the stuff in. I opened up the case and it's this old chipboard case and it's kind of crappy. And I saw this guitar in it and I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, I mean, I knew it was like a serious guitar. I didn't know nothing about it. I saw the pickups on it with that full on it and all that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so he brought in a little amp too, and this is a little amp right there. Yeah. Oh, you feeling all right? Yeah, so he brought that amp in there, and I'm dumb, so I thought it was like from the 1980s. Oh, you got it? Yeah. I thought it was from like the 1980s or something. It's got this brown plug, and when I saw that brown plug, I thought they like spliced the cable, you know, because it looked like an old lamp plug to me. Yeah. It's brown, it don't even match the black toe legs, you know, so I was like, I thought somebody messed it up and put a new cable on it or something, you know. So anyhow, I plugged in this guitar and that amp, and like a little old first act, I think like his grandson had it or something. Yeah. He had like this first act little cable, and so plugged it in, and it was awesome, you know. I was like, I'm gonna get this. So I told him, I was like, I want this, and I was dumb enough to haggle with him. I tried to get it for $300, and he's like, no, I want $400. And I was like, all right. Okay. Yeah. So I gave him the money. I was poor at the time. I gave him the money. So when I left work, I took it up to a guitar store and I took it in. And when I set this on the counter, the guy in the overalls, you know, he was like, whoa. I was like, hey man. He was like, what you got there? And I told him the story. Man. And he was like, you don't know what you got there? And I was like, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, I want you to tell me about it. And so he went and got a book out and he told me, he said that this was the transition amp, that the box was from the Tweed amps. They said Leo Fender was cheap, you know, he was a cheap guy.
And this was 64, right?
That's right, that's right, 64. Yeah. And so 63 they were making the Tweeds, they switched to black Tolex, and they said he was cheap, so he wants to use up all the guts and the boxes from the Tweed amps. Right. So this is a Tweed box and guts and cable, that's why it's brown.
Yeah.
But so this is the first Tolex, so that's why they call it.
Super interesting, yeah. You can see kind of the line there.
Yeah. I never wiped it off or anything, I just kept it the way he had it. He told me, I asked him why he had it. And well, I went back, and the next time I saw him, I was like, listen dude, I gotta tell you something I don't wanna have to tell you, because he told me the value on these and it was like, you know, $3,000 or something at the time, and I was like, oh boy. So I told the old man,
After you tried to haggle it.
Yeah, I know, I felt bad. So I told him, I said, listen Don, I gotta tell you something. I told him and he's like, you got you a good deal. I think he knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
you know?
heck yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So we think this is 63 and this is 64.
I think that's right. They just did this for a few months, I think.
This is definitely 64.
I think that's right. I've looked it up a bunch of times.
Man, I think that thing is sweet. When I saw it in that museum, I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I've seen that before.
I told you why the man said he bought it. He said that him and the boys used to get around and drink beer at night, you know, and he actually used the term wang doodle. That's the only time I've ever heard anybody use that.
Wang doodle?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Awesome.
So.
And so you're saying that he played, was just trying to get it to
play.
Well,
he tried to for 2 weeks, then he put this in the closet.
So that's what I say. The history of it is basically you have the whole history of this guitar as it was sitting in this dude's closet, and then he gave it to you.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Yep, he was a good one.
Heck yeah, dude. I think you got a heck of a deal here.
I think he knew what he was doing, like I said.
Yeah. Well, that's how my buddy Mitchell got an awesome deal on some really cool vintage gear. I hope y'all enjoyed the story. I want to say thanks to him for coming over and telling the story and bringing the gear over and playing and all that. And I want to say thank you to you for watching the video. Please remember to take a second to hit the like button if you liked it and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And until next time, take it easy and keep playing.